The Roger the Wild Child Show is brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company. Are you looking for a cool new logo for your business? Do you need some graphics for your new website or blog? Our friends at Prism Design are a premier graphics design company that can handle all your needs. You can find Prism Design Company on Facebook or contact them directly at 618-534-4291. All the great graphics on the Roger the Wild Child Show are brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's go!
Hey, y'all, it's time for the Roger the Wild Child Show.
Roger the Wild Child Show.
Here we go again with another boot-scootin' kicking episode of the Nashville edition of the Roger the Wild Child Show with your host, Roger the Wild Child, along with his crazy sidekicks, the sassy Southern sweetheart Megan Bennett, country rock musician Patrick James, and singer-songwriter, social media girl Kristen Kay. And want to know what's the nitty-gritty from Music City? Elise Harper has your Nashville music news. Yeehaw! Let's do this.
Now that we're all prepared, let's start the show!
It's Roger the Wild Child Show! Yeah. What's up, everyone? It is Wednesday night. Time for Roger the Wild Child Show.
What's happening?
Edition. Hey, Pat, Kristen, how's it going? How's your weekend? How's your week? What's new?
Everything's great, man. How you doing, Roger? How's everything? Kristen, how are you, honey?
It's been crazy, but I'm excited to hang out with y'all.
Man, I missed you guys, man. I'm like, man, it's Wednesday. I can't wait for it to be Wednesday.
I know. We look forward to Wednesday.
Another Wednesday has come again.
Yeah, like one of my favorite. It's my favorite podcast to do. So don't tell everybody that.
Don't tell Love on the Rocks then.
Yeah, don't tell the cast to Love on the Rocks that I don't.
Yeah,
that this is not the favorite. Oh my gosh. Sad news today. Let's talk about it. Tina Turner, guys. I know it's not country music, but oh my God, what a legend.
I know. What a sad day and for icons, and she is like one of them. I mean, what a tragic loss to the music community. She was amazing.
I mean, as a female artist myself, I always look up to everyone who's paved the way before us and made it so that we can do what we can do. And I've watched so many documentaries on her and listened to her music, obviously, like everybody. And she did some remarkable things and really paved the way for us and did some hard stuff and, you know, made things different.
And cross genres too. I mean, the stuff that she was doing from R&B to blues to rock to pop. I mean, she had grains of everything, even some Southern. I mean, she really had a lot of soul in her voice.
Yeah,
I mean, she encompassed a lot of genres. I mean, she was groundbreaking in a lot of ways. Big loss, big loss
out there in the music world today. Also, Elise Harper is not here today to give us the Nashville music news. I'm sure she would have headlined that story, even though it's not country music. But, you know, still, it's the music industry. And so Elise is having some technical issues on her end. So this week, we are not going to be doing the Nashville music news. So I want to invite you guys out there. What?
I said, we miss you, Elise.
We miss you, Elise.
Yeah, we miss you.
So Pat, you're gonna have a song for us today, right?
Yeah, I pulled out my guitar and I tuned my guitar strings.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Sure. I'm gonna bring a song out tonight. It's called Best Day of My Life. It was on my first solo album. You all could go check it out there and I don't know the socials, but I'm gonna play it for you live. Check 2. How's the audio good?
Audio is great. It is. Co-host Spotlight. And
you ready?
I'm ready for you whenever you're ready.
Okay. The song's called Best Day of My Life.
All right, here we go. Patrick James of the Patrick James Band.
You're the reason I keep trying. You're the reason I keep moving on. See you every day when I see you smiling. I'm counting on my fingers and toes till the next day with you. Best day of my life, I was riding in your passenger seat. When I watched you looking at me, when the top was down and my hair was going back. Was a hot summer day. Thank you for the ride, wanna thank you for the stay. Made it to our favorite swimming hole. Best day of my life. It was the best day of my life. You're the reason I keep trying. You're the reason I keep moving on. Miss you every day when I see you smiling. I'm counting on my fingers and toes till the next day with you. Best day of my life. Is it you? Never forget that day. It was one for the books. Skipping school and grabbing my guitar. The first one to the party. All the gangs just gathered around here. Around here at the falls. Playing Skinner, drinking beers. They're jumping off the rope swing. It was the best day of my life. But let me hear you now. 'Cause you're the reason I keep trying. 'Cause you're the reason I keep moving on. I miss you every day when I see you smiling. I'm counting on my fingers and toes till the next day with you. The best day of my life. Ooh, best day of my life. Never forget that day. It was one for the books. Skipping school and grabbing my guitar. First one to the party. It was the best day of my life. Let me hear you now. You're the reason I keep trying. You're the reason I keep moving on. I miss you every day when I see you smiling. I'm counting on my fingers and toes till the next day, the best day of my life. Best day of my life. Was the best day of my life. Best day of my life. You're the reason I keep trying. Best day of my life.
Wow!
Yeah.
Yeah, you get more cowbell for that one. Yeah, for sure.
Dang, you're in the zone today, huh?
Yeah, you are.
Thank you, man. I love, that's one of my favorite songs to play live. It's like, one of the songs like on my record that into my set. It's just one of my favorite songs. So
Yeah. That was just fucking awesome. So I gotta
thank
say,
you so much, man.
the
Glad
funny
you
thing
enjoyed
is,
that.
I was talking to our guest Jennifer Alvarado before the show earlier today, and she's like, "I want to play a song called Damn Colorado. Is it okay? I can say damn on the show?" I'm like,
Oh, we say all the things, girl.
we say everything goes on this show. Oh my
Hell
God.
yeah.
All right,
That's
Elizabeth on Facebook, one of my favorites to listen to.
I know.
Great
Now I'm
support,
like,
man.
I want to go listen to the recording because I'm like, wow,
I know.
that has such good positive energy, and like I've had
It
a day, so
does.
man, I'm vibing. I'm really loving
Way
it.
to
I'm
kick
glad you're
off
feeling
the show.
I love it.
That's
Yeah.
fun. That's fun.
No,
That's
no,
fun.
that was definitely a blast. So
I'm glad you all loved it.
it was all right. I mean, it could have been better.
Wow.
Like, all right, well,
Love you, Pat. Love you, Pat.
I know
We
you
love
do.
you.
I love you too, brother.
All right.
Cool.
So tonight we're going to bring on our guest. She is an international recording artist, and she's here to hang out and party with us. And I'm going to open up the phone lines for you to be able to call in and talk to her as well. So without further ado, please welcome Jennifer Alvarado. Woo!
Jennifer, what's happening?
What's happening,
Hi.
Jennifer?
What up, girl?
Woo!
It's good to be here. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Excited to have you on.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. I love that song, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, Kristen's right. Like, that's like good vibes all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need good vibes, right? Right? I'm just putting some love out there.
Richard Lee on YouTube says, sounded great.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, Richard.
Cool.
So how is everybody?
We're doing
Doing
all right.
good.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're doing
cool.
good, man. We're doing good.
It's
Roger, is your
Wednesday. It's
glass
hump day. I mean, come on.
Halfway there, right?
Go wrong.
Yeah, we're
Can't go
halfway
wrong.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
And we're
still.
together.
I
What could
think
be
I'm
better,
still
right?
Do what?
I said, I think I'm still jet lagged. Like I got back from California Sunday, and then yesterday I drove back to Nashville for a couple rounds and back to North Carolina. So I've been through every time zone at this point, and I don't know
Dang,
what time.
girl.
Yeah,
That's
I do it
rough.
for you.
Now that's where you're at now, right? North Carolina?
Yes. So I'm back
Okay.
home in North Carolina right now.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Until I leave in a couple days.
All right. And where are you heading to?
I go back to Nashville. So
Okay.
yep. Yeah.
And where is home? Nashville or North Carolina?
North Carolina's home.
Okay.
But honestly, right now I'm probably either a third or half the time in Nashville. I don't know how
I
to
feel
even,
that. That's about me.
Yeah, that's Kristen Grace. She's
you
from
go back and
Kentucky.
forth.
Yeah, I'm 2.5 hour drive away, so I kind of flip flop between the two
Yeah.
all
Good.
the time.
Good. You're not that far, right? A couple hours, right? How far are you?
Yeah. Me?
So,
Jennifer, how far are you?
Oh.
I'm 6 hours.
Oh,
You're
dang,
you're
girl.
closer, right?
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit farther.
Yeah, she's only like a 2-hour drive to Nashville.
I was
where
gonna
she
say
lives.
I could blink and it'll go by fast. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, mine. So the first like 5 hours kind of go by, and then the last hour it's like okay.
Good. That's a
Uh-huh.
long
Especially like,
drive.
last night I was coming home, and I think it was like 2:00, and I was like, "Please, I just
Dang.
want to get home." Like that last hour was just like
That's when you
brutal.
stop at the gas station and you get Red Bull, okay?
Yeah.
And you're like, I got this. Let's go. That's what I do.
So you are an international recording artist. Where does the international come from?
So I've recorded with some bands. Well, one band in particular, the White House. We had a song that came out with Canada, and so I've recorded there. And then I've also done some background vocals on some other people's records.
That's cool.
Over time that I've met like on Spotify or other things. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That's
So-
cool.
yeah. So
Very
So
nice.
where did the roots come from? And I ask this to everybody because you didn't just wake up and say, "Hey, I'm going to be a country music artist or whatever, or an international recording artist." But
So-
I mean, you found passion in music at what age?
Honestly, I think I found passion in music probably from like infancy. I know that sounds weird, but I have journals that my grandmother used to keep because she would keep me a lot of the time. And I have like the first however many years of my life documented in her journals. And she talks about before I could even talk, like I was humming and I was singing and just coming up with little melodies and stuff like that. So I think it's always been innately there. But I think it grew because my other grandmother and grandfather, they were very much just avid country music fans. And so I grew up watching, the Nashville Network and CMT and all of that. And especially listening to artists like Charlie Pride and Dolly Parton and Conway Twitty. That was what I listened to. And so I think just, and my papa played several instruments. And so I would go to his house and he would show me how to play these instruments. And it was just always a way of expressing myself. And I think for me, I'm an only child. I'm also very introverted and very just shy. I was pretty shy as a kid. And so music was kind of that gap. Like it helped fill that gap of like not wanting to put myself out there, but I could with a song. So
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Very
What's your
cool.
favorite instrument that you like to play?
Guitar probably is my favorite because I've played it for so long. I will say that I love to write with piano or keys because you hear things differently, or at least I do. Like I'm able to hear things that I necessarily wouldn't hear by strumming a guitar and playing guitar chords. And I don't know, like I feel like for me, piano when I'm writing is more expressive sometimes. but yeah, overall, I would say my favorite is still guitar. It always has been, and probably it's what I've led from for so long. So it's kind of like it's my extra like limb at this point. It's my arm. So
I know that feeling.
yeah, like I don't know what else to do without it. So.
I hear you.
Yep.
All right, so we're on the air with Jennifer Alvarado, and you can give us a call right now if you want to talk to her, if you have a question for her, or just want to say hi, right? 845-442-5683, 845-442-5683. So Jennifer is going to be playing some music for us today.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know that I was mentioning just a second ago about that song called Damn Colorado of yours. You're like, can I say damn on the air? I'm like, can
I
you
just
not?
wanted to make sure.
Wait till we're done with you.
Oh,
this is just the beginning here.
So good.
Oh my goodness.
Well, and too, part of that is so I grew up with contemporary Christian music. I actually started as a contemporary Christian artist. And so
wow.
That's cool.
a lot of the shows that I started doing, like you had to be very careful what you said and what you didn't say and all of that stuff in between. So I think it's just stuck in me that, hey, I don't know, where do we fall in the world of damn? Like, are we okay with that word?
Well, with this show, pretty much everything goes. So
Yes.
you're good.
You're good to go, girl.
You're good to go.
Okay.
So you're going to go play Damn Colorado for us?
Yes. Yeah, I will.
Right.
So it's actually Damn You Colorado. And my husband jokes because with my last name being Alvarado, it sounds very much like Colorado in some ways. And so he said that this is my song of being mad at him, which it's not whatsoever. You'll see that once I start singing it and you hear what it's about. But yeah, I wrote this probably about a month ago, and I'm deciding whether I want this to be a single or not. I don't know. We're somewhere in between. So by all means, let me know your thoughts.
All right.
All right.
Jennifer Alvarado on the Roger the Wild Child Show.
Will we hide from the smoke or the altitude? The July sky was the only other one I knew. And we were chasing the stars and freedom. Wrapped in his arms, our hearts would beat. Ever seemed so close when it was new. Damn you, Colorado, Rocky Mountains on a back road. He swore that he loved me, so I gave him everything. 10 miles south of Bowden, he told me we were over, that he'd met somebody, and I'm just a memory. Damn you, Colorado. It's funny how I still recall everything, from the chill of the night to him kissing me. We were staring at that moon so bright, mapping out the rest of our lives. Now it's all so bittersweet. So damn you, Colorado, Rocky Mountains on the back road. He swore that he loved me, so I gave him everything. 10 miles south of Bowden, he told me we were over, that he'd met somebody, and I'm just a memory. So damn you, Colorado. Damn you, Colorado. Oh. Damn you, Colorado. Damn you, Colorado, Rocky Mountains on the back road. It's where he said he loved me, so I gave him everything. 10 miles south of Boulder, he told me we were over, that he'd met somebody, and I'm just a memory. So damn you, Colorado. Damn you, Colorado. Oh, damn you, Colorado. Damn you, Colorado.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that was beautiful.
Wow.
So pretty.
Bravo.
Yes.
That was great.
Wow.
Absolutely. I mean, what a voice, what a talent that you
thank
do
you.
have there. You
Thank
know,
you.
and people are just blowing up the chat room and stuff, and they're loving your music.
You have such
Beautiful.
heart with how you sing. It's just so like real and authentic, and that's what I always look for in country music, especially. So I love that.
Yes, yes.
Well, thank you. That
It
means
is
a
real.
lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Got a great
That's
storytelling
always,
voice.
that's such a compliment. Thank you.
Got a
I'm
great
sorry.
storytelling voice. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
Very nice, soothing, just kind of goes with the flow.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
just you just feel at peace when you listen to her voice sing.
Yeah.
I could picture myself just closing my eyes and just listening to her words, and I like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, your tone's
Totally.
great, your phrasing's great, the melody's great.
Absolutely.
You
Great
said
stuff.
you want to do what with that song?
I'm debating whether to make that a single or not.
I could see it being a single. I don't know
Yeah.
about y'all,
Did
but
you track
I
it
could
yet?
see so.
Did you track it yet?
I haven't, so I'm working on it. So right now we're working on part 2 of my EP. So I had a project come out last year called Songbird,
Right.
and basically part 1 was all about this like toxic relationship and just trying to figure out, okay, what just happened here. And then part 2 is very much like, okay, wait a minute, like let's rebuild, let's get away from this, gain our strength again. So I'm working on part 2 right now. It'll be out in July, and then I'm working on this next project that is basically kind of a nod back to 90s country, because that's really like that's where my heart is,
I love
like 90s style, Dina Carter, that kind of stuff of just
strawberry wine.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
90s country. It makes my heart
Me
happy.
too.
So yeah, that's really where my heart is. And so I've kind of been, I keep pushing this like project back, thinking it's not the right time. And
It is.
I have these songs now that I'm like, yeah, this is what I want to do. And this is what it needs. This is how it needs to come off and happen. So yeah.
For sure.
I would definitely track it up, I would track it. You just, if it's not ready for this, you'll get a good sense when you record it and lay it back and, and listen back.
Yeah.
It's got some strong potential.
Yep, definitely. Coming from Patrick James,
Yeah.
I mean, I would definitely take that advice into account.
True.
For sure. Absolutely. So, you do a lot of touring, and how do you balance your life? I mean, you're married, you've got life at home and you got life on the road. How do you balance the two?
I will say I couldn't do it without my husband. He is very, I mean, he's very supportive. He's the one that pushed me to even venture out and do anything, because I was at a place a couple years ago where I was sort of just done with music. Like I was ready to just put it on a shelf and be like, you know what? I'm retiring. Like, we'll do this as a pastime in life. And he was just sort of like, no, like he's always been the one that
Keep
is
pushing
very,
you.
Yeah,
awesome.
he keeps pushing me. He sees something in me that I don't. And
that's a good guy.
So for me, like that's the biggest thing, is having that support from him. And then also we have support from good friends and family that, you know, when I'm in Nashville, I have places to stay and they allow me to stay there. And we also have people that come and check on our animals. So like it's, you know, it really does take a lot of people. And I think too, the balance thing's always been hard for me because I'm a workaholic, and so I want to be involved.
Girl.
Yeah, I want to be involved in everything. But I think as you get older, you realize what matters and what doesn't, and you also realize the people that are actually putting into you too. And
that's big.
Yeah, and so for me, that part is becoming easier to see, like, okay, I need to put time here. I think the hardest thing for me still is to know when I just need like a mental health day or time off for myself.
Yes.
We all need that.
Yeah.
Yes. It cannot be talked enough about. I definitely talk about it.
Yeah.
On my music pages a lot about mental health and stuff because I've been through it a lot, and I think everybody has, but definitely I would say musicians because we all feel a lot of things. Okay,
Yes, true.
We have to be able to do what we do, but it definitely makes living regular life and going through things, you know, tough sometimes.
It's a lot of it's life in general though too, you know. It goes beyond the whole music scene, you know. I mean I moved down here to Texas, and I mean I don't know how many, you know, for a new job, a new career opportunity, not to do Roger the Wild Child show, but you know, I moved to Texas, and there's been several times where I felt like I wanted to give up, I wanted to quit, I wanted to go back to Idaho, and you know, there's been a few times I personally wanted to throw the towel in, and you know what, I just kept going with it. And you know what, and you're gonna feel so much greater you know, moving forward. And you know, and this is about people in their, you know, with their own personal lives, you know, it's personal challenges, you know, and if you conquer, and then you're going to be so much stronger as an individual by doing it. And it's easy to give up. It's easy to say, forget it. I want to get out of this. And I don't want to do this anymore. But you know what? You got you know, the angel on the shoulder that says, keep going. You got the devil saying, get out of this, get out of this. And you're like, who do you listen to? You know? And, but yeah, you know, it's love conquers all. And as long as you put your heart to it and, you know, you want to fulfill your dream, a lot more gifts are going to come your way.
Absolutely. It's the journey too. You know, there's in this business and any business in life in general, there's always highs and lows, right?
Oh yeah.
You know, we can't be on the highs all the time, and hopefully we're not on the lows all the time. So it's just another important thing is, you know, recognizing those moments, you know, right. In this business, we want that moment. And then when we want that moment, we want a bigger moment, but just remember the moments, you know, that lead you to the bigger moment, because it's all important. You know, you start off playing little clubs and you play bigger venues, and all of a sudden you're in a civic center, then you're in an arena, and you know, you'll have a hit record, and then your next record might be, you know, not as big, and you know, it's a journey, you know. And I feel, if you know, it could be just like any business that you're in. This is a business, and there's ups and downs, but when it's up, it's really up. So you just have to, I feel like you have to just embrace the love of what you do, and then the rest will work itself out. Because even at a great job, even if you're working at a great job, you're always going to have a not a great day, right?
Oh yeah,
like,
definitely.
You know,
right. I feel you though, girl, with your journey when you're talking about like going through toxic things and stuff, because I won't say nothing, but I'll just say that I took a break from my music for a couple of years because I went through a lot of things with some different characters, we'll just say.
Right.
And I've definitely in a place where I'm very much trying to come back, and it's kind of like you were saying, you kind of figure out like how to have balance and care about yourself and realize who really does care about you and prioritize the right things. And also a lot of counseling is great. I'm just saying. I'm an advocate for that.
That's the
but
truth.
I feel you, girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, my husband's a counselor, so like I very much.
Oh my God, great.
Okay, so we'll have to get your number. We'll call him.
Yeah. I wonder how marriage counseling works with him being your guys' counselor. Does he talk to himself?
No. That doesn't happen.
Does he walk you off the ledge? Like, all right, calm down. Even Roger, that was a huge move. And Roger, I was a guest on the show last season, and making this major move that you made. That's a lot. That's a big thing, man. I tip my hat to you, man.
Yeah.
And you're crushing it, dude. You're crushing it.
I am.
A lot to do. Your family's on the other side.
I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. This summer I'm going to be moving my kids down here to Texas, so things are going to be are looking up and up, and I'm excited.
Yeah,
and it's just a personal achievement, and we all have that.
That's
whether it's you, Jennifer, your music, and you're dealing with some of the personal challenges, or even you, Kristen. You guys have both dealt with some personal challenges, but you know what? You put your music first and foremost, and you hear it in your voice. You hear the love, you hear the pain, you hear, how, you put your feelings into your music, and, and it's heard. People are hearing and people are listening. And I think that's special. And that's what's going to make you a great artist.
That's right. Yeah, I can feel what you're saying. Even you too. It's like when you could feel what an artist is saying, they're doing something right.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Well,
I always say authenticity doesn't go out of style.
I hope not. Because then I might hang it out. Then I might hang my guitar up. No.
Who inspired you?
Vulnerability is a huge thing, and I think we have to be vulnerable. Like that's our sweet spot. Is when we're able to be vulnerable and realize that everybody, while not everybody has the same story as us, everybody's had those conflicts. They've had that time of not feeling good enough, or not feeling like they're measuring up, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
And I think if we approach our music and everything like that, it becomes more of a community kind of thing, where it's an outreach, not just, here's a song to groove to for a while. Like,
right. Yep.
I mean,
it's all about the impact you can make with your music. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I mean, you can get it all out. That's the one thing about what we do is sometimes you can't articulate what you really want to say, but you can let it all out in your music. Even melody, not just lyric, the melody that sets the tone for the lyric, so that's the gift that you have. So it's an important one. You know what I mean? Agreed.
I've always said somehow when you say something in a song, it just resonates with people different than if you said it in any kind of words. It's just different.
I couldn't agree more with that. Everybody, anybody and everybody can always cast their mind back to a moment where something happened in their life, whether it was, no matter what it was, happy, sad, mad, and relate it to a song. You could stop anybody anywhere, and that's the power of music,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right?
Definitely.
So who inspired you? Who's your inspiration?
Oh goodness. There's so many. I would say my biggest inspiration was always Reba. Reba McEntire.
Reba.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's my girl.
Yeah, I'm probably on the level of obsessed. Like
me.
Like I had huge life-size stand-ups.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
And when I was little, I would play Barbies, but my favorite doll was the Midge doll because she had red hair. So I made her Reba.
Yes, girl.
And I had Reba's entire tour bus and people, and I would put on these shows with my Barbie.
I knew I liked her for a reason.
Yeah. Reba's always been the one, but and I think it's because she's able to go from this element to this element and do it seamlessly. True. And she's got a work ethic, and so that work ethic has always kind of been something I've looked up to.
Agreed.
Songwriting wise, I mean, I definitely would say Taylor Swift is an awesome songwriter, but Patty Griffin also I like songwriters that just say things that it seems so simple, but yet so complex at the same time, if that makes sense. It hits you in such a way that it's why couldn't I have said that like that?
Yeah.
Wow. And so I love songwriters. I've always gravitated towards songwriters more so than just performers and entertainers, only because it seemed like it was an element of them. I think that's why I like Dina Carter so much, because everything seemed just genuine and straight from the heart.
Yeah.
And then vocally, let's see, like Whitney Houston, Celine Dion.
Nice.
All the big powerhouses. Woo.
Yes.
Journey, like all of those, like I grew up listening to. And so like I always listen to these powerhouse voices, like you said. And so that's how I thought you were supposed to sing everything.
Yeah.
I just kidding.
That's a good perspective. I like that. I like
Yeah,
that. That'll
definitely.
push you, right?
Yeah.
Thanks.
think
I gotta ask, since you mentioned Reba, how do you feel
Yeah.
about her being on The Voice? Are you excited?
Okay, so I did say, like, I looked at my husband and I was like, maybe I need to try out.
Right?
That'll be the only reason I
wanna be
try
on
out.
this team.
I think you both should.
Yes.
I'm like redhead power. Woo.
But if you try out, you have to have a sob story.
Yeah.
You know, because
that's
that's the
true.
only way you're gonna make it is if you tell them like a sob story of
Yeah.
you know.
That's fine. I'll come up with something.
Okay, all right.
Like, I will come up with something to be with Reba.
But the thing is, I would just sit there and cry. Like she would, if she did
That's
turn around.
true,
and
I
kiss
feel
me,
that.
I would fall over and I would just sob. So like that would be my sob story.
There you go.
I have found my spirit animal. Yes.
Yes. I think we should listen to some more of your music.
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
So what do you got for us?
Well, since Pat, you mentioned this song earlier, "Rock This Way."
Yes.
You mentioned that you liked it. So,
I
like
love
I
it.
was saying, this was actually in my trash pile. I had
Trash pile.
Yeah,
I
my
love
trash
that.
pile. So I had been through this like period of time where I was writing like all these sad songs, and I was just like, I'm done. I'm done with sad songs. I can't do this anymore. Nobody's this depressed at any time.
I mean, country music.
Yeah. But then I went through a writer's block. And so to try to get out of that writer's block, I gave myself like different challenges. And so I gave myself the challenge of like writing a semi-happy song. I didn't want to get too crazy, but semi-happy. And basically do a nod back to like all of my favorite classic rock songs. And so my challenge was see how many different songs I can possibly reference, and it still makes some semblance of sense.
Oh,
So
I love that.
I like it. Yeah.
This is Rock This Way.
All right.
A crazy train moving on down the track. Too scared to look forward, don't want to look back. Like a bird free falling in a neon sky. We were born to take it easy on the sweet slow ride. That burnt out jukebox still plays rock and roll. Your love soothes my soul. We're gonna rock this way to the beat, steady as a drum. Gonna prove us right and prove I'm wrong. We keep on keeping on, like your favorite song playing on the radio and singing out at the top of your lungs. We're gonna rock this way to love. Don't let the sound of your wheels while they're turning ever drive you crazy. You gotta keep on, never stop believing, and hold me, baby. So walk this way while you give me a kiss. Can you handle this? We're gonna rock this way to the beat, steady as a drum. Gonna prove us right and prove it wrong. We keep on keeping on, like favorite song playing on the radio and sing out of the top of your lungs. To love. You don't have to cry no more. Well, I'm coming home to you. Oh, my. Well, I'm singing this song for you. We're gonna rock this way to be steady as a drum, gonna prove us right and prove them wrong. We keep on keeping on like your favorite song playing on the radio and singing out at the top of your lungs. We're gonna ride this way, gonna ride this way, gonna ride this way tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Woo.
Beautiful.
All right.
Hey.
That was awesome.
So Jennifer,
Yes.
I mean,
Dang.
I don't know what else to say, but I mean, you've got talent.
A lot
Oh,
of talent.
thank you.
You're going to Hollywood.
All right,
I love
Simon.
that.
But I mean, you are doing some touring.
I am.
Where are you wanting to go? I mean, what places would you want to go with? I'm gonna ask you two questions. Part A,
Okay.
part B. Where would you love to tour? And second of all, who would you want to open for?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Well, the open four is pretty easy.
Reba.
Reba.
Like,
Hey.
I mean, but also like, I would do Kelsey Valerie. There's a lot of people.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I love her too.
Oh.
And honestly, I think like there's so many people out there. I'm all about learning from people. So
Mhm.
anybody that would want me to open for them, I'm game for it. Like,
I feel that.
yeah, like, hey, if I can learn from you, good. Just put me to the side and I will come out and do
Oh yeah.
I think for the first question, the Ryman's always going to be like that number one. And
Right.
then
Mhm.
secondly is the Bluebird Cafe. I think that's quintessential for any songwriter, like, or especially country music wise, like
Mhm.
the Bluebird's just, it's iconic.
Yeah.
So that's a big one. I'm hopefully at some point going to get to play it.
Well,
You will.
Yeah.
so will you.
Bring it into the universe.
But also, like, so I just got to play the Viper Room, which
Oh no.
I didn't even.
West Hollywood.
Yeah, West Hollywood.
Yeah.
And so that was a huge, like, just opportunity. It was a privilege. I want to go back and play like Whiskey a Go Go and the Roxy and just some
I've been to Whiskey, a great venue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Like
been
it's
to all of them.
literally across the street. So I took a
Yeah,
picture
it
of it
is.
'cause I'm like,
Yeah.
They're
this is
great. You
happening.
got to go play.
Someday.
I've played them all. You got to go play there.
Yeah.
They're great.
But there's so many different places that I'm very much about the places that have just a rich history. Especially when it comes to it doesn't even have to be like a famous venue or anything. Like I've looked at like, so Leaper's Fork used to have Puckett's Grocery and now it's Fox and Lock. That's another one. Just there's been so many people that have come in there and played and the community that surrounds it are just amazing. So
Nice.
yeah,
Mhm.
I've got a whole bunch of stuff.
I love
Awesome.
There's Troubadour in Texas. That'll be a good one. Yeah.
Where?
it.
Troubadour.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Okay, where's that at?
Is it Austin? No, it's not Austin.
Isn't it Austin?
Is it Austin? I've heard it.
Like,
I'm trying to remember
I
where it's
should
at.
know, but I don't.
You got
And I'm in Texas, and I've
I've
heard that
definitely heard
name,
of
and
it.
I'm trying to figure out where it's at.
stuff.
But yeah, there's places in
People in the
Austin.
comments, tell us where it is.
Yeah, really.
Right?
Somebody tell us.
Help us out, man.
I know it's in Texas.
All right. So Jennifer Alvarado, I really appreciate you taking time and joining us. Tell everybody where they can find you on your socials.
Okay. I would say number one, go to my website, jenniferalvarado.com. If you can't remember Alvarado, just think avocado. You'll probably get there. But
Got
also,
it.
so Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, trying to think what else, Twitter, all of that is Jennifer Alvarado Music. So
Sweet.
All right.
Perfect. Excellent. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us today. And beautiful music, beautiful voice. You're amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so
give a
much. You
great
were
vibe,
great.
girl.
Bye.
Best of
Bye.
luck.
So yes. What
She was
what a
great.
gem she is. Yeah.
She's
what a-
great.
She was
I'm
awesome.
totally gonna have to check out her stuff now, even more than I
Absolutely.
did already.
What, you haven't checked it out yet? What's up? Come on. You got to do your homework before we do the show. I mean,
I
come
did
on.
do
man.
some. I did do some, but now I'm very committed. Now I gotta check out like all of it.
I was jamming to her stuff early this morning, and then I had
Yeah.
some sessions, and then I was jamming to it today. It's really good. It's really good.
I can tell. I mean, people don't just sing like that.
Yeah,
I
she's.
mean,
I love that storytelling voice. You have it too.
oh,
Yeah, me
thank
too.
you. But hey, I gotta support my fellow Reba lover. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Reba! Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
All about Reba, all of
Yeah.
I was like,
time.
you guys are like so similar. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you
I know. I
guys-
was like, dang, we got such a similar vibe. I was like, wow, we really need to hang. I was like,
Yeah.
maybe I can shoot it for a co-write sometime. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
There,
like,
there you go.
yeah.
Maybe you guys could do a writer's round.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. She's got the thumbs up going and she's like frozen.
That's freaking awesome.
Oh man.
Where'd you go, girl?
I
We lost you.
I
You
don't know
froze.
the Wi-Fi. What the heck? I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on today. Sorry,
Yeah.
y'all.
Hey, we
You
could
got to
do
pay
a,
the bill. You got to pay the
we
bill.
could do a
Kristen.
Zoom writing.
Apparently.
Yeah, exactly. We could
Quit
do a
trying to
Zoom writing
connect with
Mario.
your
session.
phone, okay?
Right, exactly. But dang, she's awesome.
Yes.
She's really, really awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We could
Heck
do a
yeah.
Zoom writing session on Zoom. You know that?
Yeah, for
We
sure.
could do that.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm that crazy person that drives 2.5 hours to do something in person.
Yeah.
Because there's something different about it doing it in person.
No, I know.
but-
I know. Sometimes when I
Yeah.
work with people really far away, like in Texas,
But yeah,
or
but it's
California,
super far. Then yeah,
Canada,
for sure.
I prefer coming to my studio or going, meeting.
Right.
But
Right,
sometimes
yeah.
you just can't. Sometimes
Yeah.
it just can't happen.
For
But if you got
sure.
a really good connection and you got a good audio setup, you could at least get ideas to the table. But you don't feel that energy. of
Yeah,
the
for
song.
sure.
That's what you don't feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was great. She was
Yeah,
great.
she was great. Glad to have her on the show. You never know. We might invite her to the when we do Roger the Wild Child Road Show. Maybe she could be a talent that comes on
Yeah.
stage and performs with us. You never know.
Absolutely.
Coming soon to a city near you.
Yeah, I could see us doing some really cool harmony stuff, man. I love
Yeah.
doing that stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I do a lot of female harmony bands, and I do a lot of that.
Ooh.
I'm a big harmony dude.
Same. I
I
love harmony.
I love big hooks and big harmonies.
There
I really,
you go.
I really do.
I was in choir for like probably first grade all the way through like my sophomore year of college, and I
Awesome.
only stopped because I was trying to concentrate more on my solo music. But
Yeah.
I think from all of that, I just innately hear them. I don't really even think about it. I'm the
Yeah.
one on the radio that the minute I'm listening to is
You're singing in harmony, right? Yeah, it's her Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's her Wi-Fi. You got to pay the bill. You got to up the wattage.
dang it. Oh no, I'm gonna have to fix it. Sorry, y'all. Technical difficulty.
You know what I think would be a great idea? I think we should do a Roger the Wild Child show virtual writers round.
Ooh,
I am
that would
down
be
with that.
cool.
How cool would that be?
I would love that.
That
We'll
would be
get like
really
5
cool.
artists that just come on and we'll just do
And-
like a writers round.
Yeah, we'll
That'd be
just
amazing.
come up with some melodies and some lyrics, and well, we got to do it so so the end of it, like we have to make ourselves at least get a hook, like a verse, pre and hook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
within a matter of time, and like just throw it out. That'd be fun. That'd be super fun.
It would
That
be
That would
super
get a lot of
fun.
action. I think
It
it'd be
would get a
great.
lot of action. So yeah,
I
I'll talk
mean,
to Don
also, I
Schwartz.
feel like you, Pat, and I need to write sometime.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. We will. We will.
Hey, I can help write. I may not be a musician, but I can put some words together and I
Yeah.
can help write.
I'm
a
just like,
Hey,
I've
man.
been around enough musicians. I know
I
some
want to
things.
be a writer, okay? I have a lot of experiences in life. I can write a damn country song.
All right. That's true. You have been through enough things. There you go. He's like, I got a whole book of ideas. It's called My Life.
My life.
There you go. I like that. I like that. I like that.
My
was
life
cool.
and
She was
my
really cool.
ex-wife.
There you
That's
go.
true. We've heard
Which
about it.
ex-wife? I don't know, but
That's good. I like that. I like that.
Which one
That's a
am I
good-
talking about here? Is it ex-wife number 1, ex-wife number 2, or
Nobody
future
knows.
ex-wife number 3? I don't know.
Keep them guessing.
I'm guessing. Woo-woo.
Well, that we could write a metaphor, right? Right. We could write a cool song with like a metaphor.
We
and it could
could.
apply- It could
That's
apply to
not a bad
anybody,
song idea.
anything, anybody, and we could be talking smack about all your exes and our exes
Yeah.
and all of our exes.
All
we'll put it
my
in a metaphor.
exes don't live in Texas.
And you're like, thank God.
I love that. That's great. That's great.
I'm going to give myself a cowbell on that one. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was going
I
to call
love
Don.
it.
Did you talk to Don today, Roger? I haven't talked to
I
him. in a
did
minute.
not, and he's not even watching the show today, so
Yeah.
he must be tired.
Aw,
we gotta
we
catch
miss you,
up.
Don.
Yeah.
We miss you, Don.
Next week, Carlisle Griffin will be joining us.
Woo!
Okay, I'm hearing feedback from somebody.
Really?
Yep.
Is it me?
I know I was
Out of
trying to
nowhere.
figure out who it was.
Really?
I think it's you. Did you take your headphones off or turn your audio down?
Me?
I didn't touch anything.
I didn't touch nothing, so I'm like, I don't know.
All right. I don't know. All right. Carlisle Griffin is our guest next week on Roger the Wild Child Show. So make sure you join us. Also coming up, we've got Mark Taylor on June 7th, and Macy Nicole will be here June 14th. So we got
Very
a
nice.
great lineup coming up, and you guys don't want to miss out. Make sure you guys like, follow, and share the Roger the Wild Child Show, Facebook, YouTube, and we're on all the platforms wherever you get a podcast. Okay, so I do want to thank our guest Jennifer Alvarado. Thank you so much. Beautiful voice, beautiful
Great job,
talent.
Jennifer. Great job.
Yay.
Yep. And we'll be seeing her on The Voice next season, so be ready for that.
Right.
I think Kristen's gonna be following right behind her because she,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be
she got
there
to get
with
herself
you,
some
girl.
Reba, right?
They're probably going to do a duet together, so
That would be smoking. I bet.
Yeah.
I bet you that would be really
Oh,
epic.
that'd be
that would
so
be
cool.
hot. We'll call them, sugar
I'm
and
just
spice.
saying, I've always looked for a female artist to sing Does He Love You With? Girl, let's go.
Boom.
She's in the green room, shaking her head,
She's like, yeah.
hang on a second. You agree with this?
There you
Yeah.
go.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Name, place, and time. We'll be there.
She's like, I'm ready to go.
Let's do it.
This is the craziest episode, but I love it.
Great meeting you.
You're
Hey,
right.
when's your next show? Where are you playing next? You have a date
I
lined
play
up?
tomorrow, actually. So
In town?
there's a show in Lincolnton, which you've probably never ever heard of. It's at
You'd be
Johnny's
surprised.
Mexican American Bar.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
I,
Oh my
I haven't heard of that, but I'm
Me
sure
neither.
it's cool.
When will you be back in Nash?
I was supposed to be back next Tuesday, and I was like, I need a few days. So
I don't blame you. I know how
I'll
that
be
goes.
back. Oh goodness, I'm back the following week. I know. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm playing at the Commodore with one of my friends, and then I'll be back for like a week at the end of June.
Okay, cool. I will be there for CMA Fest, so I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
Always
I'm trying
gotta
to
go back.
avoid that
Special.
to avoid the traffic. Like I'm trying to just
Yeah.
I don't blame you there.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's the 50th, so it's gonna be nuts.
All right.
Yeah.
Kristen, your people will talk to her people. You guys will get it all worked out.
Exactly.
All right. Jennifer Alvarado, thank you so much. I do want to thank my co-hosts, as always, Kristen K and Patrick James. Until next week, everyone, thank you for watching Roger the Wild Child Show. You guys have a great week. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend
Yeah, that's
coming
right.
up.
Have a
And,
great weekend, everybody. Yeah, enjoy it.
Absolutely. Thank you all.
Right.